Hey, what's up everyone? Kobanmani456 here today, presenting to you all a new episode of Sonic Lost World for the PC. As in the last episode, we went through Frozen Factory with Jet Set Sonic, and now we're going to continue on and go to the next world, which is Silent Forest, with none other than Link Sonic. So I want to give a big thanks to 495 for releasing this mod. If you all would like to go try it out for yourself, the link is in the description below. And also, if you all are enjoying this series and want to keep on seeing more mods for this game, make sure to go ahead and smash that like button, as it helps out tremendously. And let's see if we can hit the like goal of 2,500 likes. And also, want to go ahead and say Happy Thanksgiving to every single person who's watching this video, as this is going up on Thanksgiving Day. Hope you all are having an awesome day, and if so, let me know in the comments below what you all have planned, for today, and also for Black Friday, if you're going to be picking up some pretty sweet deals, as currently, I've seen, I think, like, the best deal or whatever is, like, the Wii U being sold for, like, $250 with Splatoon and Smash Bros. But anyway, alright, I need to actually stop talking. Let's go ahead and get into this.
Sonic is more formidable than I anticipated.
Yes, he would make a powerful slave. Eggman taught us how to make robots.
So we'll make the Hedgehog a robot. Excellent plan, Master.
I'm sure you would have thought of it yourself, given time.
Time. Something Sonic is running out of.
Alright, so now it's time to go to, without a doubt, the most boring world in this game, and that is Silent Forest. But hey, you know what? At least it lives up to its name. But yeah, the level design around here, the music, everything is just really, really bleh. Like, there's nothing special about it at all, besides, every once in a while, Vector's brothers and sisters try to come out and get some hedgehog for Thanksgiving dinner or whatever, but yeah, I do feel like this mod, though, is really fitting for this stage, though, because, Zelda is always known to have, like, forests and woods, like the Lost Woods and all that stuff. So I thought, you know what, it'd be actually perfect to go ahead and use Link Sonic here. And then, a certain wisp we're actually going to be able to use is just going to make perfect sense, which I'll show off later on, definitely. But, yeah, just when it comes to everything about this stage, level design, music, everything, there really is nothing special about it at all. I can't think of anything memorable. So, like, Sonic Lost World, a lot of people do say that, there are just some things about it that are definitely, forgettable or whatever. This is, without a doubt, one of the most forgettable things about this game, because every single... Hello? Wait! Wait, hello? Wow! Bro, that dude just spat me out. Like, he did not swallow me like a nut, like in, like that one dude from Desert Ruins. He just spat me out. Okay, interesting, interesting. We're learning some things here. But, yeah, so, what was I saying? I can't even recall what I was saying. That actually just distracted me so much. Hello? Hello? Okay. What is going on right now? Why am I sucking so hard? Yo, that was close. Okay. Alright, time to go to spin dash mode. I know you all are like, oh, I hate when you go spin dash and all that, but you know what? You all can... Yeah, no, you all can just shut up. Oh my god, that was actually really scary. I thought I was gonna die. I don't know why all of a sudden, like, I'm just starting to suck on this game, because, I've played this game a lot, like, I know, like, how to go through a really fast speedrun and all that stuff, but it seems like when I just kind of play this game normally or whatever, like how everyone wants me to, because they're like, yo, Kobe, I want to see the animations, I want to see Sonic's feet move around. It's just like, it throws me off so much, dude, I can't handle it. You all are, I'm trying to let the speed mend my gameplay, but you all just won't let me. You all just trying to be so difficult. But alright, so look here, we got ourselves that Skyward Sword parkour, that's what's Gucci. And, yeah, that's another reason why I said I feel like this world is just so fitting, because, I don't know, it just makes sense with Link Sonic and all that stuff. And I would love to see Sonic have more costumes, that are related to, like, Nintendo or whatever. I don't know why the heck they didn't have Sonic, like, in a Yoshi costume with the Yoshi DLC for Sonic Lost World. Or... Oh, yeah, weren't we supposed to get more DLC besides those two? That's so weird. How we actually didn't. Okay, so one thing I forgot to show off in this stage is how you can't actually turn into the Eagle Wisp, so it's kind of like we're actually turning into Link's Loftwing, so that would be pretty cool to show off. It would actually be awesome if you could actually, if this mod like had it to where on the 9th world or whatever, you could turn into Sonic riding on the Loftwing instead of it being Sonic on Tails' plane, but anyway, there we go.
Something's not right.
Huh. Must have missed this one.
Sonic, it's a trap!
Tails, no! Those rotten, sneaky...
Tails acted for the greater good. Let's make sure his sacrifice isn't for nothing.
I'm supposed to be the fastest, but I was too slow to save my buddy.
Why do they try to make this like so depressing? Like, dude, Tails knocked you out. Like, that's his fault. That's his fault that he fell back, that he couldn't absorb that hit. Tails needs to get hard-bodied instead of always relying on freaking mechanisms. But alright, now it's time to go to Silent Forest Zone 2.
Sigh. Everything seems so pointless.
Hey, what did you do with Tails?
What? Seriously? We captured you.
You wish. You grabbed my friend and I want him back.
Man, this day keeps getting lamer and lamer. Whatever. I gotta go tell the others the bad news. Giving bad news is actually the one thing I enjoy. I'll deal with you later, loser.
Okay, so remember how I said that this world is super forgettable? I can confirm that even more now, because I completely forgot that dude existed in the Sonic series. Like, who is that guy? What is his name? Like, seriously, these are not the Deadly Six. These are the Forgettable Six, because I have no idea any of these guys' names, nor do I think it really matters anyway, because I really hope we don't see the Deadly Six again. You know, at first I thought they were cool when, you know, we first were introduced to them, but not anymore. Anyway, though, we are playing, without a doubt, one of the most memorable stages, though. Even though, like I said, I always forget about this world, I never forget about this stage, because it melds 2D with some of the worst gimmicks ever, like this mixtape wisp. Like, seriously, this is what... You remember Sonic Chronicles, like the only Sonic game to actually have a bad soundtrack? Yeah, this is what BioWare used the Rhythm Wisp to make the soundtrack for Sonic Chronicles. That's why it's without a doubt the worst Wisp in this game. So don't even try to use it. Just avoid it like it's the plague. But yeah, seriously, it's like Sonic trying to drop his own mixtape or whatever, and you know, it's just worse than freaking Young Thug freestyling. But alright, so I'm not gonna really speed run through this stage because that is just a recipe for disaster. This is, like I said, one of the worst stages in this game, and it's really, really bad. Okay, so like I said, it melds 2D with terrible, terrible gimmicks. But don't think... Huh? Hello? What just happened? Yo, I really wish we had Sonic 4 Episode 1 right now. I wish Sonic just activated that mode or whatever, where he could just walk up slopes or something, or defy gravity. Like, we need Sonic 06 2.0 right now. That's what we... Bro, I hit the wisp, and nothing happened. Okay. Alright, you know what? Like I said... I can't win. I can't win. When I try to like play this, you know, good or whatever, spin dashing all over the place, people get upset at me. Yo, why are you being so good, Kobe? I want to see animations or whatever. Which, you know, I can actually understand. I'm not complaining about that. But it's like when I do try to actually slow down, you know, like how people want me to do the exact opposite of what Sonic the Hedgehog is. That's when I actually start messing up and whatnot. And bro, oh my god, this Wisp is just so stupid. So stupid and so pointless. Okay, get the heck out of here. Get them feet, boy. Alright, knock this dude out. Knock that mushroom top off. Ah, man. But, yeah, the Rhythm Wisp actually isn't even the worst gimmick for this stage. There's something actually way worse later on, I think. And then, I'm trying to think. There's another stage that's, like, really bad, too. I think it's the 4th stage or whatever, because that's another stage that's pretty much entirely 2D or whatever. Like, see here? Okay, so, you know, it's nice and all that we don't have to use motion controls or anything like that, but pretty much all I'm doing with the rhythm wisp there is just mashing the A button. Like, that is literally all I'm doing. Okay, so now the police are on us. We got these owls trying to hunt us down and whatnot, and we gotta outrun it. So, yeah, do all... Oh my god. Why can't they just let us go up those? Like, what's the deal with that? I shouldn't have to, like, do, what is it? Okay. He's trying to come for me. Okay. I shouldn't have to be forced to use the rhythm wisp. I don't want to use this at all. Okay, but hey, at least we can actually avoid the spotlight. Alright, avoid that. Okay, yo, get that again. Nice replenishment. Alright. Wow, look at this. You'd think that this owl would be able to recognize this terrible music. Why didn't he keep bouncing? Do I actually have to keep bouncing on music notes? See, I don't know how to use this thing. I have no idea how to use this thing at all because I always try to avoid it. I always tried to avoid it when I was playing the Wii U version of this game. But yeah, I feel like what they were trying to do with this stage was definitely go for like a Donkey Kong vibe or whatever with the 2D, you know, you can kind of see the background and whatnot and how later on you're going to explore that background if you keep progressing and whatnot. But it's still really stupid. Okay. Hop around. Don't go any further. Okay, thank you. Okay, so now we gotta stay behind this bush again. Okay. Oh my god. Hello. Oh, snap. Yo, that was the butt pucker of the century. Blah. Okay, here we go. Rev it up. All right, nice.
Just give up, Sonic. It's what I do.
I'm about to give up. I actually am about to give up.
Just give up, Sonic.
I just want to get out of this stage. Oh my god. What the heck? No. Okay. Bruh, I don't know what I'm doing because after I played this stage, I never wanted to play it again, so I didn't play it again unless I was getting the red rings. But alright, now we're done here. We finally made it through this. Why? Why am I having so much trouble, man? I'm actually, like, embarrassed with myself right now because I never thought I'd be this bad. But alright, so what we gotta do is send this right back into his noggin. Nice, dude! Okay, get over here. Okay, why won't it let me do the charged up homing attack? No idea, but you know what? Let's just keep on rolling. So, yeah, basically we gotta wait for this to kind of lower a bit, and then there we go. Nice. Alright, so get ready to meet up with this one. Okay, hello? It gets a little bit difficult, though, because... Okay. Wow, what the heck? Why did I all of a sudden have all the range for that? Okay, there we go. Nice. Alright. So, yeah, I forgot. He actually plants those to be bombs or whatever, so you gotta be fast here. Okay. Alright, get over here. Wait. Why did I do a kick? Oh my god. I'm so rusty with this game, man. What is going on? Okay, anyway, there we go. Zone 2. We're done here. I'm gonna make it up to you all on this stage, and then hopefully... Wait, what is this stage? Oh yeah, this stage. Okay, so we got another one of these tunnel ones. See, I completely forgot this was a thing.
And now, Sonic, it's time for... how come he's not blue? You incompetent fools! I cannot trust you with the simplest of tasks.
Yo, Tails wants to be painted like one of them French girls.
Can work this to our advantage.
Somebody messed up royally because we don't have Sonic.
We know!
Yo, my boy Tails giving that piece Kobanermites. Too bad he's not going to be able to take care, but yeah. Anyway, here we are in Zone 3 of Silent Forest. Actually, one of the more interesting stages here because we are in a tubular stage once again, but now with ice, or I don't know what this is. Is this ice or like diamonds, or what kind of like rock would you say this is? I don't even know, but I feel like it isn't actually ice. I feel like it's some kind of like mineral or something that we're skating on. And you know, one thing you gotta remember with this is that you can't do spin dash because it acts like ice, you know, it's all slippery and all that stuff. And then what else? There's something else. Oh yeah, so if you want to be more precise with your jumps, you're going to have to let go of the run button when you're jumping. So that's another thing that really throws you off because you're playing Sonic. Obviously, you want to go fast and all that stuff, but then you're being told, hey, you know, if you want to be more precise and everything, you gotta let go of that run button in order to make a jump that's not, you know, you trying to be all acrobatic all over the place. But oh wow, what a douche, man. Bro, I hate those spiders so much. So I definitely do get thrown off around here at times, but you know what? That's okay because we're going to avoid that right now. We're going to go ahead and do some parkour. And this stage actually has some of the best parkour sections ever. It's really, really good if you want to learn how to use it because, okay, right here, get on this wall. I completely missed out on the red medal there. That would have been nice to actually get. So here, look at this. Yo, I really, really, really hope that Sonic continues parkour in the series because that was just really cool in my opinion. I think that's one of the coolest sections to use parkour in this game. But alright, let's go ahead and use this nice laser wisp, skadoosh, right into all those rings, all them racks. And one thing I just noticed on the wall too is that you can actually see the reflection of some water around here, so that's pretty interesting. Okay, now, oh my god, yo, what the heck? I'm like Neo right now, just avoiding lasers barely. What is going on? Okay, I really, really don't like this. This is actually making my butt all uncomfortable and puckered right now because we almost died, but thankfully... Oh, okay. Wait, what the heck is up here? I swear I thought I saw something up there, but I guess it's just a ceiling. Oh yeah, okay, it's just a torch up there. Anyway, go ahead and hit that, and there we go. We are done with Zone 3, and we finally did that with no deaths. Jesus. Like, I seriously, seriously have been doing so terrible in these last, like, couple worlds or whatever, but I think the next world will actually do really well because that's, like, my second favorite world in this game. Oh, okay, we unlocked that finally. We'll definitely have to backtrack and do that sometime. And, oh my god, I gotta collect flickies. Alright, I'll be right back. Actually, you know what? Let me go ahead and show it off now. Might as well. So, this is one of the extra mystery stages in this game, and... yeah, this is another gimmicky stage. So in order to go down, you gotta press the A button. And actually, wait a sec. This is like backwards. This is like backwards Donkey Kong Country Returns with the, what is it, the rocket barrel. So we're on a set pathway, you know, the camera scrolling and all that stuff. And yeah, you press the A button to kind of go lower and all that stuff and hit stuff. And then you also gotta avoid different ginormous missiles all over the place. But actually, looking at this right now, this is another fitting thing for this mod because Link in Skyward Sword would have to be diving from the sky all the time to land on his loft wing and all that stuff, and it was just really cool. So yeah, this is dope, man. Okay, whoa, be careful about the flowers. Wow, when the heck did flowers betray me? Wait a sec. Yo, what is going on? Those things used to be my best friend. Like, that was my reward in Sonic 1 if I got all the Chaos Emeralds, but now they're my enemy all of a sudden. I keep losing track of Sonic because I'm like just blind right now. Oh, nice, dude. Flew right into that blowfish. Okay. Oh, okay. I had a checkpoint. I didn't realize that. I hate this stage, man. Absolutely hate this stage. Okay. Yeah, look at this. This is like the exact skydiving pose that Link has in Skyward Sword. And I really, really need to replay that game because that is such an amazing Zelda game. And I've been wanting to redo it for quite a while because my original playthrough was camera and all that stuff. So I know not many people are going to be watching that by any means at all. Oh my god, we're gonna have to fight off against this guy. Or actually, we just go underneath them entirely. Oh. I was almost positive we were supposed to bounce missiles back at them or something, but I guess that's not the case. And we're done. Oh. Okay. Well, that's cool and all. But yeah, that's so funny how, like, the flowers actually betrayed us now. All those sunflowers, you know, we thought we got the good future and all that stuff in the Sonic series, but apparently we just shot ourselves in the foot. You know, that's a perfect example of what Sonic actually did. You know, he thought he was making a good future for himself with all these new Sonic games and whatnot. Brought all those flowers, but then next thing you know, the flowers actually end up hurting us. That's crazy. Anyway, alright, let me go ahead and get some flickies.
Look at him all, I'm so fast and stuff. Ugh, makes me sick. Time to knock him down a peg.
Yo, I don't think you need to knock Sonic another peg. Like, he's already down enough. Leave him alone, dude. Alright, anyway though, here we are on Zone 4 of this stage. Actually not really a bad, like, it has some cool ideas, because like I said, it gives a lot of Donkey Kong vibes, like even with the music and all that stuff. It just has like this jungle vibe to it or whatever. Like, you know, we're in some temple or whatever that we're gonna have to find some like bananas in or something like that, or some chili dogs for Sonic. But that's not the case. We're just greeted with more 2D gameplay and, what else? Oh yeah, gimmicks and parkour being a big issue around here. What the heck? I landed right on top of you. Bro, get the heck out of here. Get the heck out of here right now. Yes, shortcut. Yes, oh my god. Okay, definitely make sure you take that shortcut. I had a feeling, you know, I got a feeling that there was something down there, but I didn't know it was actually that. I don't think I've ever actually taken that shortcut before, so learn from me and go there instead of going through all that parkour platforming hell. That's crazy, you know, you'd think that 2D would be like so flawless in Sonic games and all that stuff, but you can still tell that Sega can even mess up stuff that people thought was pretty much like perfect or whatever. That could never be broken with a Sonic game, you know. How everyone used to always think that Sonic had to go back to 2D in order for him to be great again. Then when Sonic goes to 2.5D and all that stuff, you know, basically just a more detailed version of 2D or whatever, then everyone's like, oh, Sonic needs to go back to 3D. You need to shut up. This is why Sega can't make good games, because people in the Sonic fan base cannot decide what they want. So Sega's just mindlessly wondering, like, all the time, what the heck should we even give our fans? And then whatever that they do release, all of a sudden, just a few years later, you know, people want to all of a sudden hate it. Like, freaking Sonic Colors. Everyone loved that game when it came out because it was like the first good 3D, 2.5D Sonic game in like forever. And then now everyone just seems to hate it. And it doesn't make sense. It does not make sense at all. I've never understood how people's opinions in the Sonic fanbase can just instantly flip. Just flip-flop, flip-flop. Everyone in the Sonic fanbase is like Mitt Romney. And it's just, it's pretty ridiculous. I've never thought it would be this bad, but that's why I can completely understand why Sega probably don't want to do Sonic, like, Sega probably doesn't want to do Sonic Adventure 3 because they're too afraid they're going to screw it up because, oh, you know, before everyone's like, oh, I love Sonic Adventure 2, I love everything about the game, and then now all of a sudden Sonic Adventure 2 is the worst game ever made because, you know, some people just may share an opinion and then next thing you know everyone's like, oh my god, I agree with that entirely. It's just, it's all over the place because I'm pretty sure Sega is against, doing what is that game called? It's like Skies of Arcadia, something like that. They're against doing a new game for that because they're too afraid that they're gonna mess it up or, you know, fans are gonna get pissed off or whatever. And it's just like it's so sad. It's so sad to see that that's actually a thing now with, you know, just Sega and whatnot. Even Knights, when Knights came out, I thought Knights for the Wii was like an amazing game, but apparently that's not the case at all because, you know, it wasn't exactly like the originals or something like that, so fans complained about that. It's just constant constant complaining from Sonic fans. I'm sorry I went on a rant all of a sudden right now. It's just, this stage is so stupid. It's so stupid! Yo, I don't like this. We got freaking balls bouncing all over the place. And then, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I just hate. Thank you. Okay. God, talk about a pinch. No pun intended there. But, whew, okay. Now we're finally at the boss. I hate this guy so much. Fucking vermin. Okay. So, hit that. There he is there. Nice.
Only the Reaper wins in the end.
Hello? That was it? What the heck? Yo, just took one hit. Okay, and he's gone. Yo. Alright. Anyway, there we go. That is it for Silent Forest. I ain't complaining. I ain't mad at you. I'm just chilling. Do your thing, boy. And if anyone gets that reference, you definitely have my respect. So I expect to see a lot of people catching that reference in the comments below. But anyway, yeah, that wraps up for this video. So thank you all so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, by all means, make sure to drop a like and a comment, like I said. Give me your opinions on what you think about the Sonic fan base and just Sonic games in general, and how people are just so whiny and complain all the time in the Sonic series. Like, seriously, I need to make that video about my thoughts on just the Sonic series and fan base in general, because I've been wanting to do that for quite a while. Seemed like a lot of people supported that idea, so I just need to get on it and then do the top 5 worst Sonic games too. Yo, it's so funny. I'm talking about how people just complain in the Sonic series, Sonic fan base so much, and then here I am talking about I need to make the top 5 worst Sonic games video sometime soon too. But yeah, also big thanks to 459 once again for releasing this mod. Go check out his channel if you want to try it out for yourself. And next episode, we will be going to Sky Roads. Now, this is going to be fun. I love Sky Roads. At least I love this stage. And I kind of like that stage. But then when it comes to this stage, I hate that stage. So anyway, though, thanks again for watching. See you all. Have a good day.